Namaste friends, welcome back to Learn with J. I'm powered by Magic Needles. This day I'm here with part 10. In the last video, in part 9, I had completed up to the 19 DCs in the center. Okay, from here upwards, the working is similar to working that I have shown in parts 5 and 6. So here I have the 19 DCs here. I have 19 DCs here, and in the next row I have worked 9 DCs, chain 1, 9 DCs, and continued. The working after this 19 DCs also similar to these steps. Only difference is that we have one extra column here. One extra column. This is the extra column here, and everything else is same as working from here upwards. There are 6 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Similarly, I have completed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So henceforth we are going to reduce. I shall show how to go about decreasing on both the sides. Okay. So we are going to decrease from here upwards. We have increased up to 5 single crochets in these places, and henceforth it's going to decrease in both the ends here. So I will show you how to go about decreasing and completing the square part, and this can be increased into a rectangle also. This can be done in the rectangle shape also. Only thing is, in that case we need to decrease or keep increasing on one side and not increase on the other length. Okay, so when we increase symmetrically on both the ends, we will get a square, and if we increase only on one side and work normally on the other side, in this side we work straight and in this side we keep increasing, so we get a rectangular piece. I have increased to the maximum length of the side required for this sample piece. So I have done 2 bars, okay, 2 rows or 2 bars, 2 diagonal bars, so that the concept may be clearer still. We could have stopped with just this one piece, but how to go about when we have multiple rows developing, the method I am going to show you now. Now I have crocheted to the maximum length I required, and when you see here in this row, I stop with the 5 single crochets on the spider like structures. So from the next onwards we are going to reduce. To reduce, what we are going to do is, as usual, we need to chain 3 and turn, because only then we will get the scallop. I have chained 3 already. I have chained 3 here. Turn. Make your V stitch, 2 DC V stitch. Chain 2, 2 double crochets. Okay. Now when we are increasing, what we do is we chain 1 and work immediately here in this space. So we are not going to do that, and we are going to skip these 3 DCs, chain 1 and work 3 double crochets in this space just before the 5 single crochets here. So let me adjust the camera. Yeah. 3 double crochets, chain 3, skip the first single crochet, 1 single crochet each in each of the next 3 single crochets. Chain 3, 3 double crochets under this chain 3 space immediate to the 5 single crochet sets. Now chain 1, When we were increasing, we were skipping out the stitches on this side. We were working the stitches here and skipping out here, but now we are going to make 3 DCs here, skip 2 and continue the stitches. So it has to grow on the inner side here. Okay, so let us do chain 1, 3 double crochets, so when we come to this particular point, we need to make 3 double crochets. We are not increasing on the right side, but we are going to increase on the left side, and here this will taper inside. Okay, so skip first and second double crochets, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So 9 plus 2, we are going to work on the other side. We need to make one chain, I forgot, sorry. After these 3 DCs, chain 1, skip these 2. So when you work a few rows, you'll get the hang of it. So check the count, otherwise the design will go wrong. 3 6 9, yeah. And here we are going to work 2 double crochets. So now we are staggering the 11 DCs towards the inside of the square. Okay, now chain 1, skip these 3 DCs, under this chain 3 space make 3 double crochets. Chain 3, skip the first single crochet, 1 single crochet in each of the next 3. Chain 3, 3 double crochets under the chain 3 space, just a minute, let me adjust the camera. Chain 1. So if we need to increase on this side, we will make 2 DCs, but we are going to increase on the other side. So what we are going to do is chain 1, make 3 double crochets here under this chain 1 space. Now skip 2 DCs, chain 1 and skip 2 DCs. Work 1 DC each on each of the next 9 DCs. Now 2 double crochets into the immediate chain space. Chain 1, 3 double crochets under the next chain 3 space. We are skipping the 3 DCs, we are not working on the DCs here. chain 3, skip the first single crochet, 1 single crochet each on each of the 3 single crochets, next 3 single crochets. Chain 3, 3 double crochets under the chain 3 space, chain 1, 3 double crochets, here we're not going to make 3 double crochets because this portion, this 11 DCs has to grow inside like this to form a square. So here we are going to make only 2 double crochets, it's not 3 double crochets. And 1 double crochet each on each of the next 9 double crochets. So let me complete the 9 double crochets and get back to you. Completed the 9 double crochets, so totally I have 11, which is going to stagger inside. Now chain 1, 3 double crochets under chain 1 space here, chain 1, 3 double crochets on the next chain 3 space, chain 3, skip the first single crochet and work 1 single crochet each on the each of the middle 3 single crochets. Chain 3, three double crochets under the next immediate chains 3 space, chain 1. Now this has to stagger inside, so we are going to make 2 double crochets under this chain space, and work 1 double crochet each on the next 9 double crochets. Check if there are 11, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Okay. Now we are not working on the last 2 double crochets. Chain 1 and make 3 double crochets in this space. Chain 1, 3 double crochets under the next chain 3 space. Remember that we are in the decreased row, so accordingly at both the ends, starting and the ending part, we need to reduce. So 1, 2, 3 3 chains here, skip the first single crochet, 1 single crochet each on each of the middle 3 single crochets of that spider stitch. Chain 3, 3 double crochets here, now chain 1. We are not going to work any stitch in this chain space. You're going to skip the 3 double crochets and the chain space and directly work the 2 DC V stitch. Chain 3 and turn. Chain 3 and turned. Start with the V stitch here. Here the V stitch denotes 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. Chain 1, skip this next space and directly work 3 double crochets here. In this row we are going to work single double crochets, chain 3, 1 double crochet in the middle single crochet, the center single crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochets in the chain 3 space, now chain 3 again, and we're going to begin the next spider from this space. So make 1 double crochet here, chain 3, 3 double crochets here, chain 1, skip 2 and work 1 double crochet each on each of the next 9 double crochets. I shall work 9 double crochets and get back to you. Completed 9 double crochets. Now 2 double crochets in the chain space, chain 1 space here. So now you can see that it is getting staggered. The 11 DCs are growing inside. Again, chain 1, 3 double crochets under the chain 3 space. Oh, sorry, it's going to corner. Chain 3, 1 double crochet in the middle single crochet here, chain 3, 3 double crochets in the chain 3 space, here again we're going to start a new spider, so we need to make 1 double crochet here. To make that, chain 3, 1 double crochet, chain 3, three double crochets in the next chain space, again the 11 stitches have to be staggered towards the inside, so skip 2, you chain 1 and skip 2, 1 double crochet in each of the next 9 double crochets and 2 double crochets in this chain space. Let me complete and get back. So I have worked the 9 double crochets and 2 double crochet in the chain 2 space. Now you can see that row after row the 11 DCs are staggering inside and the square is reducing. It's going to a corner now. It will reduce to a corner like this. Now chain 1, 3 double crochets under the next chain 3 space, chain 3, one double crochet in the middlemost single crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochets under the chain 3 space here, chain 1. See, when we work from right to left, we are pushing the 11 DCs towards the inside. Now we need to start working the 11 DCs from inside so that it gets staggered towards the inside. Chain 1, here we will make only 2 double crochets. And 1 double crochet each on each of the next 9 double crochets. So starting from this, let me work the 9 double crochets and get back to you. I have completed the DCs, so there are 11 DCs here. Now chain 1, sorry, I've already chained 1, yeah, 3 double crochets here, the next chain space. Now chain 3, one double crochet between the 2 sets of 3 DCs here, chain 3, 3 double crochets here, and then the next chain 3 space, chain 3, skip the first single crochet in the next, that is a center or the middle single crochet, make 1 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochets under the chain 3 space here. Sorry, while working my hands go out of the camera sometimes, so shall be careful henceforth. Yeah. Now chain 1. Again the 11 DCs have to taper towards the inside. Sorry. So we are working 2 double crochets here. And 1 double crochet each on each of the next 9 DCs. I shall also work and get back to you. We have come to the next end here. So before that, check whether you have these 11 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11. Okay, 10 and 11. Chain 1, 3 double crochets, all the stitches will stagger towards the inside, so also the spiders. Chain 3, double crochet under the chain 1 space, chain 3, 3 double crochets under the chain 3 space, chain 3, double crochet in the middle SC, chain 3, 3 double crochets under chain 3 space, The 3 DCs will be closer to the spider stitch when we are reducing. Chain 1. Now skip this 3 DC, skip this space and directly go over to the chain 2 and work your 2 DC V-stitch. Chain 3 and turn. Now you will see that the reduction is taking place like this, sorry, in this way. You can see that it is getting reduced inside, and this will stagger inside, this will stagger inside, and you'll get a gun. So the next row and subsequent rows I shall show in the next video. Thank you for watching, friends. Bye for now.